Alright, time for the final spinning wheels for this bonus. We have Fangames for the job for Raph, and we had a Duck Deceptor. I know that means a monkey has to try to chop in his knife for stabbing a new times, but I like how to select, so that's a worry. We will come back sooner, as possible we can. Aw, come on! Not an animation! It's been here in the wild, and today we start off in the next round into the final round. I know somehow the fan games has come out. There are 3 games I got pull up my sometimes. So on the list we have here as Oldest Golden Freddy. Thank you very much, and I'm here to know with my voice and my chips is on my own scratch, so very old. Meet Nighttunes.
Thank you very much. Now, where's my treat?
Wait, it's Popgoes, the anime female selves. It's so very nice to meet you.
Who is Anime?
Jesus, calm down, Nightmare Cartoons. Maybe next time for explain this later. For now, we're here to know we can do the next one. We can just hear the story, okay? So we just follow the teaching and don't get cocky. I know you are crazy, so come on. Alright, let's start off with Golden Freddy, you know, oldest one in the life. So tell us your thing. Okay, here's some things. Here's about my thing. Here's a number of things. It's called Fangame Toybot Westward Chapter 1, made by the collection yourself. And thanks to you, I have only one that has been settled that. Oh, great, you were security, thank you. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's a story. This for the Fangame Chapter 1 for 4-1 closed down, but we can make the new Toybot. It's like the new toy for kids about Toybot Fazbear Westward. Next day, the men work on the job to do toy stuff. They are putting the pieces together to on workshop. They use a blueprint to copy the suits. They're tightening on tests the robot Endo to do stage 1. They use 6 pieces of Toybot hands, body, right arm, left arm, right legs, and right legs. Then they make the new Westward named Toybot Fazbear. Why you do possibly go wrong for animatronics? They're not going to hurt you kids. They do fun party stuff. They close down the old location of Freddy suit they found. I hope you get the job to do fixing the Westward. Let's start the first night. Call the phone guy. You started about 2 years ago. Until the Fangame Chapter 1, they made this did as Golden Freddy. What I made about just 44 viewers and just 1 like. And they come out the map. They show this map. It looks like an elevator on it. It has a hallway. There's a hallway 2, hallway 3, office. There's exactly the diner areas. That's kinda cool. And now we have a price coders and the exit. There's an exit and there's a bathroom next to these 2 coders. Taking them long enough, we ought to move on to floor 2 coming soon. Of Fangame Chapter 1 floor 2. Well, sometimes they make the map, but they will not show up for the office or show up every camps. It does look like Freddy. Yes, it does. It looks like Freddy, but it does a Freddy Fazbear. It seems it's about into your size. Oh yes, my old screens. Look at that screams. This one is so perfect for this game, but my glowing eyes into turn and went out my eyes is missing. Yikes. And my oldest costume alive, except that I so bright on golden. I so shiny, wasn't it? It does look like healthy. Don't think about it. It looks like fun time to me. Oh, that's so funny, wasn't it? Except unlike cartoons, social occasions called fun time cartoons. That's as first characters, but it's Gotta be not in the game. Look, listen, you're just a catacomb. Easter egg in your entire life with my toy box. Jimmy Ho's got the new ideas and exactly that one thing. Characters. 1. Toybot Freddy the Bear, Bonnie the Rabbit, Chica the Chick, Foxy the Fox, and Gazelle Golden Freddy the Bear. That's so obvious name I've never seen myself. According to Toybot, speaking of which, my oldest meaty toys and I come out in the centuries of 1 year. Except you we cancel the games! Why the anyone don't like it in my games? It's very nice remake, but suddenly it's kinda cancelled. Last time anyone's no follow on Golden Freddy on Toybot Games, whatever the name is. But look, I know that anyone don't like it, but I haven't been years since about the 4 followers. Right into my list. It's so shame and nobody's like me. Oh, that's so shame, Golden Freddy. But that's very bad. I mean, I know the game doesn't come out, then I done your project, and suddenly anyone's don't forward it. According to that, there's not interesting in your first game. I never have. And I made your creation looks like you remake of looks like Fibber to you, but I will make it in no time. But suddenly it can't come out. Nobody's just follow on your games. I tell what, I just will be. You know what? I'm gonna put you into your Easter eggs. I will be there, and the sooner I put you in there. Whoa! I guess so, like big time. Oh, really? Thanks, buddy. You're welcome, little Golden Freddy. I guess so. We gotta do that. We gotta do remake of Toybot sets.
This is my turn!
Fine then. Go ahead, Nightmare.
Finally! Now, here's the stories about them. Here's the stories about this cartoons of Verlas, Cartoons Nightmare Land. And this is come out the check team. Next to them, this one will be there as soon as it be tested. The story of nightmares back in the timeline of 2003. The Jimmy moves on the birthday. Jimmy sad for giving no one. They moved 3 times on the house before my mom takes me at school for a flame. In 2015, they work on the artworks and look at the YouTube. Jimmy scared in the dark shadow.
But what?
Servants! Anyways, before that happens, Joe thinks about the car, but Jimmy sleeps in the bad things about the dream. Jimmy against the nightmares of the dark room. Here's the main characters. There's me, nightmare-like cartoons. There's number 2, nightmare dark cartoons. Number 3, Omnism the Shadow Destructor. And finally, Toybot Jimmy Ho.
Why are they adding for that Toybot?
Oh, I don't know. About 2 years, mini games, cartoons, land wars. The Wars of Friends. Hello everyone for this day. I start for the test on Check T Film 2.5, so I'm doing some work and use the mini game in this demo. Because it's useless! On the next one, it's Halloween about 2 years, and about the 2018. It's finally come out with a Halloween with a jack-o'-lantern, with a pumpkin with besides. In this sense, alright, let's do something in the characters. Each character you can draw, but I can't. But doesn't mean Jimmy just draws something new. Then the bad news, no one's like it, so we start off the jump scare before I do something. Just don't like people at all. By yourself. Ah, yes. Nightmare Cartoons has been changed because of you. Now, on the next one. Day in the night one day he will kill you. Close the door and windows. It's no use. Not dark mare. Flash the lights on the down because of dark shadows. Toybot, I hate this so much. But they take your flashlight. That's very useful. Thanks for the dark mare. And the shadow figure looks like a puppet. Don't talk about it. Then, 2020. The end of 2020. This is the old game of Nightmare Cartoons is of 2018. Because I hate you! I'm a creator of the maker. Then, both dead.
Very creepy, but that's very viral. Can you just make it something, normal? Like, always normal, please?
Nope.
Okay, now the final one is... Oh, great. And now... Great. It's time for you. Okay, show me your tournament. Alright, here is a Popgoes in anime. Fangames made by Jimmy Ho and does nothing there. But it should have about 515.5k, about 53 likes. And according to the comment out, the demo of Fangames has been came. Thanks to them, I'm glad anyone's life loves it so much. According to this Fangames has been made. Made by the logo on the sides and each cover has a tile in the screams. According to crazy girls we have here, so thanks to them, they made the only something about the story. Here's a part of the things the story about. The year of a 2020, Jimmy Ho is a different idea of a character of a studio. They tried so hard to make it stretch of papers, but they got a new idea to use a 3D printer, but they woke up in the laptop and everyone afford to do animate animatronics, but what did they become a career as well? However, they never meet the other peoples before, so I got a little bit alone of the prototypes called Popgoes the Weasel. That's me, and but anyone don't like to see the new job of a back in the newspapers never come back. Jimmy Ho made owner of a Popgoes anime content, and I use a blueprint to help those new girls how to take care of girls. She also wanted to use them as a tester for an AI named Second Stream to help them understand his wife about 5 girls, but she is shy. You can play as her in the camera right into the unburied to see the screams. Likewise, I hope you'll look out for them and find the truth. Alright, I know about this one. I know I've been here before, so I will tell you. Anyone just voted on, say, 80% for add Popgoes plus Flap equals Popgoes anime fan games. And they vote off 5 votes about maybe my capitation. My capitation showed about 2 votes, plus only did about 3 votes of 80%. I made those one on the scrap. Let's draw off the characters, storylines, and the voice actors, but I got a few things to do because I scrapped a piece of papers. Just like that, and now I got viewput. 2 years later, I made this on the printer by this one machine. It's kind of useful. And then I start off and done those anime ones. I know anyone's like so much, so I decided to get ready to start making, and then done everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 of them in the same time. I made those as an 8-bit. It made this 8-bit. I made a pixing on those characters, and now each of them is called a sub-anime. I get it. Those ones are so cool because I made this a chest. Great. And now I can move around sometimes. Jacob, that's great. Now I made the other one. Anyone's little like, and I said, like to add the Farad in the newspapers or for Popgoes, and who is a animatronics, Jimmy Ho or Fred's game if you want to. Next day he said yes, anyone say agrees. That's great. I came up with newspapers. That's good because looks at the details. You see the background is a black and white. So thanks to them, I had a use for them. It's like how wanted a Popgoes anime piece of yeah. So that's how it works like in about. So please don't detain the two. And was voted about 100% about 30 votes for percent he wanted to add a different color. I made them as a cover for them. Thanks to me, I was made those phones in the website. It's called okay, let me get this straight. Weasel Wentz phone. It said this is a Poco's anime piece of web map. You can use the Weasel Wedge Round's phone to see rooms of a Kawa's location system is on the session room. Don't let the badger to Billy say, blocking the badger off. Carol powers. Look out for the fence too. Don't let this two squad out here. When I was done, the anime weasel it just built it and as a printer they made as a black rabbit on it. I don't know what it makes sense, but who made this? And I said I like to draw the new state office board. It'll say yes, I can't wait to see it and add the posters. That's great. Ta-da! I made it looks like a state to me, but this is a fun side behind. So thanks for this, I can use a canvas the phone system. And we complete about 6 characters at them. But we will come back to this one next time because the mini games will be come out, but this is kinda weird, okay? Don't think about it. Then I said, what can you play as a night guard for the job? And Anyone's vote agrees second stream robot, which means Anyone's voted about 56% without humans or both at the same time. You know what it is. Simon. This is made off as skeleton with his body. He's dead. Remember, he is Simon Fakes at all because he's dead way back in the start. He was female into the back in the past. Whatever. And then he's the only skeleton, so I bear her to make this skeleton looks like in the one they say Simon. I put the eye covers into it and has heartbeats. And I put the skeleton makes moving around his legs and a step at endo as well. Inside it out. When anyone think about it, I know Simon has a hair, but I got to make something. And then anyone's like to strat this fun as an anime for Easter egg. Well, you see, there's Easter eggs on all over it. He said, no, I got more ideas to put there on Easter eggs. Or say scratch for the Easter eggs. Because there are more ideas, I got lots of Easter eggs. So he said put 52% for that because some people want like to see Easter eggs, no problem. Then it's scratch. Everywhere I put there in the scratch bar. Okay, and on the next one, it said the jump scare and was voted. He said, when I'm going to sleep, what are you going to do today? And then it was agreed about 86% for jump scares. And anyone wanted, so I decided to make animation for the cases. There we go. Are you happy for that? I made a logo for them, just like a Popgoes animate, so I decided to put the Popgoes logo in the script, because I added to this letter, this one I had to use a tile of the screams, and now finally put the eyes to it, the new logo. Sweet. What I said, I doing some areas, so what I can add to this Cam 1. And then they added folded to the folder say 40% for art room. Oh great. This was kind of awesome because this shows the graphics made the table set up. There's a chair on the heart, and there's a floor, and in the areas there's a all over it, the balloons, and exactly there's a machine of the printer. Now on the first step we had adding tables. There's a drawing board on it. There's a script, and now there's a balloons. There's a setting on it, and there's a printer. Yep, that's great. Now there's a walls. Sweet. Then was vote again, and then say, what can I do to start off? I was a kid to do know that the game works, but I shot to the demo of Freddy Cartoons Nightmareland. Yeah, you means you, Nightmare Cartoons. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about you. Then I was agreed about 41% for the menu. Then I went to Pilot Piers, and there we go, the menu is show up, and Piers looks like this menu is kind of perfect, made by Jimmy Ho on the title screen. There we go, I can add extra as well. Animals love it, so it's time to reach out for 100 followers. Thank you so much, I'm very happy to see it. The diary is complete, but not the characters yet. I'm very busy to do more things stuff, and I will be closed down soon as possible. You'll be waiting. I was waiting, but then I got brand new helpers and new ideas. Speaking of which, time to change it up for the anime clothes. Thanks to me, I can dress up anyone, and no one legalized something, so it's time to make a dress up. On the news! Until then, there's a news on Sandy and Candy except penguins. Until then, he said the only bad news is it's not going to release. Yep, that the bad news the check team it doesn't work. It's error right because 2.5 has a duly less, demo. It's failed. Then it has been cancelled.
Wait a minute, enemies cancelled? Yes! Finally!
Well, no. I know anyone's band has been cancelled for anime. That's very upset for the anime fans. I know anyone don't like it and never come back. And yeah, straight to the door. And anyone's anywhere in this world on the floor. Then they found the system has been got virus in the check team, so they decided to get a new one. Then manga bodies show up, and now it say, "Hi, I was watching your videos, and I saw that you had to use a version of Check Team Line some times ago. They released this version of Check Team, so thanks to them, didn't give much of money for the credit for this one. So thank you for the find this Check Team the new squad into the new version of Check Team." Then once followed about 300 followers. So I'll move on to night 2. I made those inside the squad. There are 2 swords steady and squatted into the fence, air fence. I am saying into the air. Sometimes I usually using this during night 2. Here's about the brain about the mini game. It's about what me inside the brain. And they say let's kill anime. There's an A levels right there. There's an A right there and a B1. There's an orange right there. There's a yellow up there and a pink right there. And the A. There are 5 A's and a question mark on it. And yes, here's a weird part. Inside the brain mini games, if you don't like it, they destroy 5 girls if you get a great ending. You will be happy to kill.
Oh, yes!
Not really nightmare cartoons. It will be released.
Damn it!
And there you have it, everyone. So that's how you guys do here in the game. Sometimes I go make a game. I got no time for the more followers to get to reach about only say. Great. Now I've been about 500 followers. I'm not sure the count. You got a someday we had a 1 followers. It goes up, down, 0, up, down. And that's it. You got down. Oh well, maybe next time we will be, we reached one of a giraffe. But maybe next time we'll be come back. Your chart shows it goes up in the middle into the surface and it goes down. And it goes up, way up! Which means Nightmare Cartoons has been the highest but lowest.
Hey, it's not so bad at all.
This chart shows reach about 100. There are viewers anywhere. According it goes up and down and low about 94. Well, that's great. Then, oh, you 2 are so special. The winner is Popgoes and Anime.
Oh,